Friday. The day of wrath dawns. Now do the children of men tremble.
Are you awake? I'd rather not. It would be rude of me. Come to the command room once you're dressed. Chief Yamato called a meeting. That's all.
Good morning. Did you sleep all right?
Really, dude? Damn, you've got nerves like steel. I couldn't stop thinking about what Miyako-chan said yesterday. I didn't get a wink of sleep.
We're all here. Now that you've all had a chance to sleep on it, have we made up our mind? Yes. It is time to decide our course of action.
Well, I've been giving it a lot of thought, and even if it will save the world, I just don't know about giving up our lives, you know?
Then, should we refuse? We have no guarantees that Miyako Hotsuin is telling us the truth. And besides, we can't be sure that her plan is really the only way to save the world.
You're right. But do we have another plan? Well, wait. We shouldn't do as Miss Miyako asks just because we don't have another option prepared. There has to be a better way.
Huh. Looks like we're getting a call from Chief Miyako.
Good morning. I have given you a night to consider my proposal. Have you come to a decision?
What are we gonna do? You're not gonna tell her we'll sacrifice ourselves, are you? We fought the administrators and gone through so much. We can't just give up now.
I think we should consider how much we truly trust this woman. We've overcome very difficult odds up to this point. Are we sure we won't be able to overcome the scenario she's trying to convince us of? The answer should be clear to us all.
Now, tell me your answer. So that is your answer.
Yeah! We can find a way where no one has to die.
Where no one has to die. If only there truly was such a path.
We will find a way, no matter what. And that includes you too, Miss Miyako. We'll find a solution where no one has to be sacrificed.
You're all so strange. After all I've done, you're still worried about my well-being. Yet I must say this. There is no solution. The world cannot be saved without sacrifice.
You give in way too easily. There's always another answer.
If so, then what other way is there? Of course. And my plan is the only way we can accomplish that.
That's not true. We'll find another way to activate it. No one has to die.
If we can make it work, we can stop the void, and the damaged world will be healed. We did the same thing when we fought Polaris.
That may be true, but what means do you have of activating the Astrolabe? It's completely shut down. All functions are inaccessible. It will only reactivate when a true administrator sits upon the heavenly throne. Which is why there is no other option. Only my plan will work. Even if you were to somehow reactivate the Astrolabe, another problem yet remains.
And what's that?
The administrators. Arcturus and Polaris aren't the only ones in existence. Uri, Alferk, Alderamin. There are a multitude of stars with the potential to become an administrator. Unless a true administrator is created, the others will continue to lay siege to mankind.
I say let them come. Who cares how many show up?
bash in their creepy faces every time.
That would be an eternal struggle. Moreover, do you expect you would be victorious every time? You wouldn't be the only ones to suffer. Civilians too would be caught in harm's way. Do you wish for all humanity to be caught up in this conflict? This never-ending battle?
That's...
I will ask once more. Please, cooperate with me. Concede to my plan. So that is your answer.
He's right. We will find a way where everybody can live.
Yeah. Miyako, you may have already given up, but I promise we will find a better way. We just have to keep thinking, keep searching.
I see. Negotiations have broken down. I suppose I have no choice but to force you to comply with my plan.
What? Damn. I guess we really are Miyako-chan's enemies now. And we won't. But Miyako-chan still controls the Dragon Stream. That's her real power. Last time, she managed to trap us with that power, and we couldn't do a thing about it.
Then we need to find a way of countering her use of the Dragon Stream. My power with it is weaker than before. But with the right ritual, I should become a match for her.
A ritual? What do you mean?
We need to go to Mount Fuji. I've been looking into it, and the facility which controls the Dragon Stream is in the mouth of the mountain in this world as well. If I perform the ritual there, I'll fully regain my power over the Dragon Stream.
Roger that. I'll start hacking the JIT's database and see if I can find the terminal code for Mount Fuji.
I'm counting on you, Kano. How long will it take?
They've likely increased their security over there. It may take a while.
In that case, get to work. We'll depart from Mount Fuji as soon as you have obtained the code. Everyone else, make the necessary preparations for the coming battle. And let's continue searching for a way to save the world. Dismissed.
Did you need something? Not okay. Everything is not okay. My plans to convert memory to data and forge a backup had to be scrapped entirely. If we were to actually convert all memories into a data stream, we'd be sure to run into capacity issues. Even if we could create accurate data packets from brain signals, I don't know that we'd be able to recreate the corresponding feelings. I even thought about tracing the reactions through the amount of intracerebral substances secreted, but I guess feelings don't work that way. I'm going to have to restart from the basic theory level. Can I even convert memory into data? There, question answered. If there's nothing else, you can go away now. Because I'm a scientist. As a scientist, my memory is my one and only weapon. It's the coalescence of all our knowledge, our thoughts and theories and inklings. But now, there's a chance I might lose it, or have it rewritten by some godstar with a grudge. And I don't like that might factor. I don't like it one bit. I mean, what is that about? I don't want to be stuck with something so uncertain. Oh, I know. If I can't create a database, I'll just have to use some other method. What if I took existing information from the Akashic Record and processed that data in real time? If I went with that, perhaps I'd be able to use a similar structure to the Demon Summoning app. I'll need an AI powerful enough to process a flabbergastingly enormous amount of data. It'd have to be constructed in the theory stages. Ugh, that'll never work. This is so frustrating. Nobody knows what's going to happen to the world after this. There just isn't enough time. Haven't you heard me blabber on for long enough? Leave, you're in my way.
Look, I met my kitty again, and many new friends. They're all his family. I'm having them test my chawanmushi. Do you like this one? Mm-hmm. Okay. How about this one? No? You don't like this one? Okay. It has room for improvement. That tickles! It took a long time, but we finally met each other again. I'm very, very, very happy. Me too. I still met up with all of you, even though I didn't have my memories yet. That's because our bonds are strong. They last even between worlds. That's why I was able to meet him again. We couldn't meet earlier because I was busy fighting to protect important things. So now I'll do everything I can to protect him and this small happiness.
Is fighting Miyako really the only way? Are you still on about that, Hina? It's decided already. We have to stop her. Jeez. I don't want you covering my back if you're gonna act like this.
Too far, I just think there's gotta be a way to solve this without a battle.
Oh, why are you so stubborn, stupid Hina?
What'd you call me? I don't have time to deal with children like you.
Stop this! Both of you! Everybody just calm down! Being mean isn't gonna solve anything. So we're going to calm down and think this through carefully. I am calm! Fine, Io. What do you think about Miyako? You have to have an opinion this time. I think that... I want us to understand each other. We don't need to fight. Now, I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna happen, but I know I'll come up with a way for sure. So you want to do nothing? Again?
You got it wrong. Io isn't running from this, she's thinking it through. You're right, Io. We need to calm down and think. We weren't getting anywhere. We were just bickering like children. I'm sorry, Irie.
Oh,
We gotta have a real talk.
You're right. I'm sorry, Hinako. And I'm sorry, Io. Hey, Hina. Wanna find somewhere we can sit?
Yeah, I think a change of scenery would do us some good. Later, Io.
Oh! We're gonna have to battle Miss Miyako soon, aren't we? I have to find a way for us all to understand one another. You know, Hinako and I fight all the time, but they always make up. I really want to make up with Miss Miyako. Hinako and I are really something else, huh? That's why they can make up so fast. They trust one another. Because they're honest, they can argue and bicker, but still be best friends, no matter what. For them, fighting is a way of getting closer. As long as they're sincere, they'll always be friends. Oh, I think I get it. If I'm honest with Miss Miyako, maybe we can understand each other. I've always thought that it's important for people to try and reach an understanding, to talk things over without fighting. And it's true, but also wrong. If I want people to really open up, to really try to connect and empathize, we can't be afraid to argue, to differ, even to fight. I want to be Miss Miyako's friend. If I have to fight her to be her friend, then so be it. I'll fight as hard as I can. Thank you. Because of you, I finally found the answer. Oh no, that's not true. Though I'd be really happy if that's how you felt. Let's do our best. We have to make this the last fight. Hey! Nothing's wrong. Why are you so worried all of a sudden? Don't spend time worrying about me. You should think about what's waiting up ahead. We already split with Miyako. Things are getting a lot tougher for us. You shouldn't be wasting precious time loafing around in a place like this. Besides, I'm real picky about my bread. It's gotta be a hearty sourdough, still warm from the oven. Wait, the hell am I talking about? You can see right through me, can't you? If you insist, will you hear me out? Thanks. I was raised in a really strict household, so naturally I was expected to keep my worries and feelings to myself. You know, keep it together, don't panic, conceal, don't feel, that kind of stuff. I guess I got into the habit of hiding my weaknesses and my real feelings behind a smile. Irie was getting really bummed out a while ago. She was so worried you were going to disappear. I figured out the reason really quick. Do you know why? Because I felt the same way. I don't ever want you to disappear. When Irie was sad, I put on a smile and lied, to her and to myself, by acting like I wasn't afraid. Doing that day after day, it just starts to wear on me. That's what's really bothering me. What should I do? I know you're right, but I just can't. Maybe I am a coward after all. I'm afraid you all will be suddenly let down if I show you how weak I really am. What? You really don't mind? Thanks. I don't really know how to react. Huh? Hey! Isn't that I? What's wrong, I? You're gasping for breath. Oh,
It's nothing. I just had this strange feeling, so I went out on patrol. Hold on, Sherlock Hina. What's this all about, You and Hina? Together? Talking?
Huh? There's nothing like that going on, right? That's right! I was just getting some advice.
Oh, really? I don't know, Hina. Something seems really suspicious.
Oh, give it a rest, moron.
Fine, if that's how you want to play it. I'll just have to interrogate you later. Irene Vice style.
Sheesh. He was just listening to my problems. That's it.
Huh? Problems? Oh, so just discussing your problems. I see.
What's got you all cloudy skies suddenly?
Nothing. Just... You talk about all this stuff with him, but not... with me.
Oh, Irie,
Just kidding, Hina. I know that I'm not entirely dependable, and I might be a little immature, but you listen to my worries all the time. And you always say stuff like, there's no reason to hold back from your partner. And that's true, so I want you to lean on me too, Hina. I'm your partner. I promise I'll always do my very best to help carry your burdens. That's all. I'm going now. Bye.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You guys are right. I'll work even harder. I promise. And I'll try to learn how to lean on you, my friends. Ah! What are you doing? If you do that, I'll... Moron.
I just told you how it goes. La 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 la.
And I just told you it's a bit off, moron. It's supposed to go la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. Ugh! Now you got me all confused, stupid Hina. Well, we are an ideal idol duo, right, I?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we get a little too passionate, though, and end up in screaming matches like this.
At least we figured out how to argue properly not too long ago. It was pretty bad for a while. I would be bawling, and she'd start biting me. It was not a pretty picture.
I barely broke the skin. Let it go. Besides, you weren't any better. The way you acted the first time we met was so awkward. Listen to this, right? So, there I was, playing my keyboard out on the street, just improvising. Then, this crazy girl in the crowd starts spinning and dancing. And of course, it was stupid Hina. She was in the groove, right? So, I finish, and she just runs up to me and shouts, "Let's form a duo!" Talk about coming on too strong. Plus, duo? It's not like we're a comedy act or something. You're lucky it was me you came to, not some other random street pianist. They'd be totally freaked out by that, right?
Right? It just means that Ai's music is that awesome. When I first heard Airi's music, I was stuck trying to decide between doing what my family wanted or what I wanted. The moment I heard those keys, I knew what I had to do. Ai's music saved me.
Hina was in Nagoya for a traditional Japanese dance recital, but she totally ditched it to dance with me.
Ai's music has the power to sway hearts. I'll give her that.
What do you mean, give her that? I've got tons of other good points. Like how I'm overflowing with youth. Something you seem to be lacking.
Toss her an insult and she flings it right back. I'd never expect anything less from my Ai. Oh, speaking of which, we should get back to that melody. Hey, let's ask him what he thinks. We seem to have hit a wall.
Good call. We're writing a new song. It's supposed to help people have hope for the future. Except we're stuck on the chorus. What kind of melody do you think would work? That's not really what we were asking for, but... Wait. That just might work. This might make the dance a lot more complex, Hina. Are you okay with that tune?
Have some faith in your partner, Ai. You're always reading too much into stuff. It keeps you from going all out. Don't worry. I'll follow along no matter what you play. So you play your heart out.
Aw, Hina. Okay, I won't hold back. We're going full throttle with an Airi melody I know you'll love. Thanks for your help. This is gonna be our best song yet.
Come on, let's go try it out. Thanks.
Hey man, how are you doing? We took down our tourists, so there's a relief. Now that Yamato's back, I realize how dependent we were on him. Yeah, we got tons to thank him for. I wish we could get him a present or something, to show our appreciation, you know? The only problem is, what do you get for the guy who has no interest at all? Speak of the devil, there's our Prince Arrogant. Perfect timing. I'll just go ask him right now. You wait here. Hey! Yamato!
Stop yelling, Shijima. I am not deaf.
Oh, my bad. So, totally casual thing I gotta ask you. No biggie, just wondering, what kind of stuff do you like?
What do I like? Willpower is great. I tend to approve of strength, physical and otherwise.
You know what? That was on me. I was totally unclear there. Let me phrase it this way. Like, is there anything you want?
Capable personnel.
Huh. Okay. Oh, hey, I know. If someone, not me by the way, wanted to, hypothetically, again, not me, get you some kind of present, what would you enjoy?
I don't need your charity, Shijima.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't. Sorry to bug you.
Huh?
Critical failure, dude. I couldn't even get a whiff of the idea of a hint. Sorry, man. I'm out. It'd probably be best if you asked him yourself. He likes you. I know. I was the one who suggested it. But will you please ask him? I'll go see if I can scrounge up some intel from the others.
Huh. What are you doing there? A tempting offer. I thought there was protocol to these situations where you clumsily bandy about for hints and deny accusations first. I presume this is merely a continuation of Shijima's conversation from earlier? What are you two plotting? I see. I suppose I can accept your offer if that's the case. However, I do not lack anything at the moment. Whenever I am in need of something, I look into the cause of the problem and solve it. That's simply how I've been living. Of course, I do understand your intentions. I will have to examine this matter again in the future.
Oh hey, great timing. I wanted to ask Yamato more about this whole administrative authority thing that came up yesterday. Want to tag along?
Hey, good idea. You are Yamato's favorite after all. I'm sure if you're there, he'll open up a lot more. Alright, well, let's get a move on.
Yes? What is it?
Miyako mentioned it too, but we don't really have a feasible plan to save the world right now. The only way we can stop the void and heal the damage done to the world is by regressing it. Of course, even if we do that, another administrator will just show up and try to destroy humanity again. But we're not going to get anywhere at all unless we regress the world. And the only way to do that, it seems, is by using the Astrolabe.
Yeah. And me and Hina were thinking, using that thing has something to do with that administrative authority, right? It came up when you were talking to Miyako.
That's right. The point is, we're not really too clear on what it is. It's because we possess this authority thing. That's why Miyako wants us to sacrifice ourselves to reactivate the Astrolabe, right?
Correct. Administrative authority is required to use the Astrolabe. It is something held by all rightful administrators. We hold the authority within us all, which is why Miyako's plan requires all 13 of us. Combined, we could pass that along to Alcor, so he could reactivate the Astrolabe. A true administrator requires not just the swords, but the authority as well. Anything else? Alcor divided up Polaris' authority and stored it within us. Therefore, Alcor does not hold administrative authority. It is divided among the 13 of us. In order to return the administrative authority, we require the use of the Astrolabe. In fact, Alcor used the Astrolabe to grant it to us the first time.
Oh, I see. Since we can't use the Astrolabe right now, we can't return the authority to Alcor in a normal way, which is why we'd have to sacrifice ourselves for Miyako's plan.
Correct.
That must be why she was so willing to offer her help in bringing all of us together again.
Judging from what you've told me of her, that was most likely her purpose. She may have been spreading Nicaea to increase the odds of you regaining your memories, thus making it easier to discover us.
No. But why did Psyduke give us the administrative authority in the first place?
It would be complicated if he held onto the authority himself. Since he is a sword, he is bound by the laws of the administrators. He would have to transfer his authority if another administrator appeared. The moment Arcturus arrived, Alcor would have had to surrender his authority. That would have left Arcturus free to use the Astrolabe. Humanity would have been erased easily. But Arcturus didn't possess administrative authority, so he couldn't use it. Unlike administrators and swords, we humans are not part of the control system of the Akashic Record. That is why Arcturus did not automatically obtain administrative authority. Alcor did this as a safeguard against Uri, who was supposed to be the next administrator. We would be in a much more dire situation if it weren't for Alcor's foresight.
So that's what happened. We have the administrative authority now. Does that mean if the Astrolabe were still operational, we could have done almost anything?
Your conjecture seems logical, but it isn't quite that simple. Only non-humans, such as administrators or swords, are capable of using the Astrolabe to its full extent. I was able to use a portion of the Astrolabe's powers, but even then, I was limited only to restoring corrupted data.
So, how do we make full use of the Astrolabe? I mean, we gotta use it at some point to fix the world, right?
There are 3 requirements. First, we require the administrative authority in full, which means all 13 of us must be together. Second, we need a non-human to control the Astrolabe, such as Alcor. Finally, we need to reactivate it. Once we've done all these things, we can make full use of the Astrolabe.
So we need to find solutions for 2 and 3, huh? Psyduke's been captured by Miyako, and we don't know how to reactivate the Astrolabe.
That is correct. And, in order to take back Alcor, we have no choice but to fight Miyako Hotsuin. She may also know more about why the Astrolabe has shut down.
Basically, to get Psyduke back, we have no choice but to challenge Miyako. Then we'll need to find out what else she knows about the Astrolabe. That's all, right?
Precisely. But I need to recover my command over the Dragon Stream to stand a chance against her. Once Kano finds the code, we'll head to Mount Fuji. Begin making your preparations.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll go tell everyone else about the administrative authority, just so they're aware too. It may help us come up with a way to save the world.
Guess we'll head back then.
Hold. I must speak with you about the Astrolabe. It's in our best interest if you know what functions it is capable of. It may grant us more options in the future. I understand. It's a lot to take in at once, and you need time to organize all your thoughts. If you are still interested in hearing what I have to say, come speak with me later on.
Hey, it's me, Fumi. I found the code to get us to Mount Fuji, so we're going to head out real soon. The chief wants us to meet up at the Public Science Museum's planetarium. Good. I called the others too, so we'll head out as soon as everybody arrives.